Right now I'm sitting down with James O'Keefe, founder and president of Project Veritas. James, wonderful to have you here.
Great to be here.
A lot of energy, CPAC is happening. So not just CPAC is where the energy is at right now, it would seem. You actually published an expose, I believe it was yesterday morning. And I'm wondering if you could just give us a bit of an overview of what you published, why it's important, maybe the broader implications, but let's just start with, what did you publish?
We released a video interviewing someone who blew the whistle inside of Facebook. This is an employee who leaked documents to us which cost her job at Facebook in content review, intellectual property division of Facebook, and she saw code on the back end of these different pages showing them doing something called a deboost, which is downranking a live stream video without the user knowing. And this is sort of blowing up as I speak. Yesterday were the Cohen hearings, but today people are starting to take notice. Facebook has responded and sort of attacked us and attacked her, which is what they typically do with people who blow the whistle. She also leaked documents to us showing something called a troll report, where these Facebook engineers, specifically this one guy named Seiji Yamamoto, was ascribing a troll score to accounts, again, without them knowing, if they use certain words, such as words that are fairly innocuous, words like MSM, mainstream media, normie, sort of these meme words, because they are trying to combat meme culture. So this is an unusual story for us. Usually we do hidden camera work. This is actually an interview with a whistleblower and the documents that she gave us. And I think it's resonating with a lot of people, because a lot of people, even here at CPAC, have told me that they're worried that they are being deboosted, and they suspect that that is happening to them.
So is it only specific types of memes that are being targeted in this? I'm talking about the second point here.
The second part of the story, which is this troll report, targets words that, you know, it's not hate speech. There's nothing racist about this speech. These are sort of meme. The right has appropriated this meme culture, and it was one of the things that contributed to Donald Trump being elected. So one of the things they write in this troll report is that they want to have an influence on elections. They want to use these words like, these are not racial words. These are kind of ridiculous, like normie. Lulz is one of them. L-U-L-Z. Overton window is a word that's used in this troll report, which is, again, this is a word that's not, there's nothing wrong with this word, but it's a word that's typically used by conservatives. So the engineers at Facebook are using machine learning, or also known as artificial intelligence, that take videos, convert them into text, and the computer goes through the text to find these key words, which are, again, innocuous words, and if you use these words, they will take actions against your account. Of course, Facebook has never admitted this publicly, which is why Project Veritas exists.
And this is something like the learn to code that Twitter was. That kind of became a conservative meme, right? Or something in that vein. Right.
The learn to code was something that people were saying about journal, and their accounts are being banned. This code that we found, we actually have the document showing the actual line of code that was written by the engineer. So it's irrefutable, incontrovertible evidence that they're in fact doing this. Facebook has come out and said that the code is real. They've corroborated what we've exposed, but they've attacked the whistleblower.
Okay, let's then jump to the broader implications. So it's not just Facebook, right? That's what you believe, at least? Or?
Well, we've done stories on Twitter. I'm on camera and I'm wearing an upside down Twitter bird because last year we exposed the Twitter was shadow banning was the term that their engineers were using to prevent the users' notifications from appearing in people's timelines if they use words like God or guns or America. To prevent the users' notifications from appearing in people's timelines if they use words like God or guns or America. They actually have a machine go through and automatically take action against the account if these words are being used. One of the things that the Twitter engineer told us last year was that if you use words like God or guns, you're a Russian bot. which is an unbelievable admission. I mean, I would say that most people in this room that we're in currently use these words like God and guns and the American flag. But yes, the broader implications are as follows. That these companies control, they're not, people say they're private companies. I don't buy that argument. I think that these companies are the new town square. And if you have a conflict with the First Amendment, if you don't believe that there's supposed to be division, conflict in conversation, if you think that there should only be a certain way of talking, then we have serious problems because these companies control the means of disseminating information.
Do you think that there's some kind of, this is what just occurred to me, there's some kind of, let's say political correctness or guiding this type of thinking about not allowing, basically a full free forum of all speech?
So one of the things that, to your point, when the insider showed me the back end of Facebook, one of the things I saw, I saw this last week because she logged in and showed me, was executives at Facebook saying that what's the future is not just punishing bad accounts who are on the quote-unquote perimeter of hate speech. What does that mean, perimeter of hate speech? We're not talking about clans, hoods, and racial slurs. We're talking about the perimeter of hate speech, whatever that means. But this executive at Facebook also said on the back end of Facebook that they're trying to reward content which is not divisive. So there's just sort of, they have a vision of how people are supposed to talk and how people are supposed to behave. They want to reward speech and content which doesn't promote division. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
I don't know what that even is, because in America, it's e pluribus unum. We're division, people disagree with each other. So there's a sort of Orwellian, or I guess you could call it Huxleyan way of looking at the world there, and I don't know how that actually works in practice.